Hi everyone, and welcome to this video for Spanish Vocabulary Genius, where I'm going to be showing you exactly how it works. So first of all, what is Spanish Vocabulary Genius? Well, it's a system that I use to easily convert thousands of English words into Spanish. So with this method, there's no writing down, there's no word list to memorize, there's no boring word categories like holidays, sports, food, as I'm sure you've seen in other more traditional old-fashioned Spanish courses. There's no trying to remember. Alright, and best of all, there's no forgetting. With this method, it's intuitive. What you get is instant perfect Spanish vocabulary. So here's how it works. Basically, I divide English words into categories according to how the endings of those words are spelt. So for example, we could take English words ending in IBLE, such as the word possible or the word flexible, and that would make up a category of words consisting of around 40 words which are super easy to convert instantly into Spanish. Another category would be words ending in ENT, such as different or excellent, and in that category we have around 108 words. So in total we have 21 of these categories, and some of them have under 100 words and others contain over 400 words. But when you add them together, they equal a vocabulary of more than 2,000 words, all of which are super easy to convert instantly into Spanish when you know the conversion rules and how to do it. So for each category, I deploy one simple conversion rule to do that instantly. And best of all, once you learn how to do it, it takes just a fraction of a second for your mind to make that conversion. So let's have a look at a specific example. If we take English words ending in ENT, like different, then all of those words are instantly converted into Spanish simply by adding an E onto the end. So instead of being different, it would be diferente. We can take a look at another example. Here we have accident, so again it's a word ending in ENT. To convert all of those words into Spanish, we simply add an E onto the end, and instead of being accident, it becomes accidente. So in this category of ENT words, we have about 108 of them, all of which get converted in exactly the same way. So now you can try it for yourself. Here we have a word confident, and you can see that it's an ENT word. So we know for this category of words, all we do is add an E onto the end and we get them in Spanish. So how would you say the word confident in Spanish? So that would be confidente. Here's another ENT word, excellent. How would you say it in Spanish? Excelente. Incident. Incidente. Permanent. Permanente. What about the word resident? Residente. President. Presidente. Innocent. Inocente. So I hope you could see just how easy it was to make the conversions. Once you know the conversion rule, you apply it to that category. It becomes very intuitive. There's no learning. All you do is apply the rule to that category and you get instant Spanish vocabulary. So let's take a look at some of the other categories just as an example. We have words ending in IBLE such as possible, and we have about 40 words in that category. Another category would be words ending in ABLE such as probable, and we have about 87 of those. Words ending in TION like information is a huge category of 325 words. Words ending in IST such as feminist, we have about 55 of those. English words ending in AL, such as digital, we have 266 words in that category. Words ending in ANT, like abundant, we have 66 words in that category. Now, for each one of these, we apply a simple conversion rule, and we get instantly transformed that entire category into perfect Spanish vocabulary. So I hope you can see the power of this system, in that each of the 21 categories is just as easy to convert into Spanish as the last one. There's no curve where it starts easy and gets harder. It's a level learning curve right the way through, and by the end of it you add 2,000 words to your Spanish vocabulary. So the best thing of all, in my opinion, is that it's intuitive language learning. It takes just a fraction of a second to make these conversions so that you can use it in the real world. And that means you can express what you want to say in Spanish with 100% confidence and without fear. So remember, I don't use any memorization. I don't try to learn words. I don't try to remember words. All I need to know are the simple conversion rules, and I have instantly added more than 2,000 words to my Spanish vocabulary. So I'd like to invite you to try the whole system out risk-free right now. There's 21 video lessons where I take a category of words and I devote an entire video lesson where I'll walk you through how to make the conversions in real time, and there's plenty of examples where you can try it all out for yourself. You also get a huge course book listing all of the Spanish words and all of their English words so that you can test yourself and see at an instant every single word within each category that you now have available to use. And of course the whole thing comes with 100% money back guarantee. So you can try it all out, and if you don't like it or you don't think that it's doing everything that I'm claiming that it does, just email me and I'll refund every cent that you paid. So I look forward to working with you on the other side in the video lessons and increasing your Spanish vocabulary at a faster rate than you've ever experienced before.